Hello and welcome back to VGS Let's Talk Gaming. Today we're going to talk about gaming. My name is Chloe. Hunter is here too.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. Anyways, Hunter, how are you today?
I am pretty so-so.
Has it been an okay day for
Estoy
everybody?
así. I had a big test, and I took it. It was marketing, and I didn't do too bad.
That's good.
But it was just a stressful thing leading up to it. So, it's pretense at this point.
Yeah. I had a really stressful test last Wednesday that was like all essays and it was timed.
Yeah.
And it was really scary, and I get that back on Thursday. But I feel like I did good on it, but then again, who knows?
I think you did good.
Thank you. I bet you did good.
You know who I bet also did good on their test? I bet Alex did.
I did not.
Oh.
I did okay on my accounting test.
I was gonna say, are we talking about accounting?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did okay.
I want to plug in the lights.
It is what we're already started the show. Why are you plugging in the lights now?
Because I want to have the lights. What?
Hunter.
What do you want? Why
Let
are
her
you
plug in the
upset?
lights, I guess.
Why can't I plug it in when we're starting?
Now you're just staring at the lights.
No, I'm untangling them because whoever put them down here tangled them immensely.
What? There's a lot of goofiness happening in this.
So how was your accounting test?
Rough. It was rough. I got a B on it. But you know what?
That's not too bad.
That's not too bad.
That's what I got on my marketing test. And
That's what I got on my
did
politics
pretty
test.
so-so.
The class average was a C minus though. So
Yeah, exactly.
He told us last semester's classes average, and it was like a C minus.
uh-huh.
So I'd say, and we're both in we're in the same case here.
There we go.
We did pretty good.
Nice. Heck yeah. Hey guys, what are we talking about today?
Today, we're talking about game food. Now, that can be interpreted in many ways. It's food in games, food that you would eat while playing games, and also recently discovered by Hunter, food that is, no wait, I said backwards. Games that are about food.
And
So-
what are we talking about that on?
WCVF 88.9, the campus and community voice of Fredonia.
And what's the show name?
VG Man, I did not do good this time. VGS Let's Talk Gaming.
You know what? Sometimes that's just how it be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean-
that was one of those. No, I did say it. I did.
No, I
I
didn't
said,
know if you
welcome
did or
back to
not, so I
VGS
just
Let's
kinda-
Talk Gaming. Today we're going to talk about gaming.
okay.
How dare you?
Oh, God.
Hunter.
God.
Well, I'm refreshing their mind in case they tuned in late.
And I think you should start us off.
Just start us off. Okay. Yeah.
Do you want to? What do you want to talk
Feels
about?
very
Like, where do you?
Justafaxy right now.
Where do you want to?
Where
Where do you want to take it first?
I'm gonna start it with a game about food.
A game about. Okay. Got it.
I've talked many times previously about playing games with my good buddy Derek.
Shout out Derek.
Shout out
And
Derek.
Recently, we like going through free games on Steam and just seeing them. Okay.
Yeah.
Recently, we played a free game called One Armed Cook. It is a multiplayer game where you have to cook food, but you only have one arm, and it's very hard to control that arm. It's in pretty early development, I think.
It definitely looks like it's in early development.
Is it like ragdoll
No.
physics? Okay.
Well, no, I wouldn't say ragdoll. You can pick stuff up and throw it everywhere, though.
Okay.
You can set stuff on fire. You also have fire hydrants.
Kind of like Cooking Simulator.
I was thinking
Somewhat.
of Cooking Simulator.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to talk about that next.
You have one arm, and it helps if you have a teammate.
I'm sure.
It is in such early development that, so in the game you have to buy more ingredients through the computer, and mine didn't work on my end. I would go to the computer, I'd press it, it would flash for just a single frame and go away.
Aw, you couldn't shop.
And so Derek had to do it. And when they came in, the shipments, they would come in a truck. We'd have to go out back, unload them, bring them inside, whatever. We could not close the doors to get the delivery driver gone. And we couldn't order more food, we guess, because of that. So we had limited ingredients going into it.
Oh, God.
It was a very goofy time.
I like how all of the characters are like a sickly Hulk green.
Yeah.
Yeah,
color.
wait, I'm gonna
Yeah.
look at this.
It's like, oh
Well,
my god.
not all of them, but a
Who's-
lot of them.
Who's not a sickly green in that game?
There's some like NPCs that like customers that you serve to.
There's NPCs.
They like the ones that you serve to.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow. Yeah, they really are.
They come in all colors.
It
They look
looks
like ghouls.
It looks like Unturned.
Yeah, yeah.
What is happening?
Except they're more humanoid. In Unturned, it's more like Roblox characters.
Yeah. I miss Unturned. I want to play Unturned
It
again.
was a fun game.
It still is a fun game. Unturned?
It is every once in a while.
No, wrong.
Yeah.
It's always fun.
You,
Zombie
you
games
tell
are,
me,
zombie
how
games are
often
always
do you
fun.
play Unturned?
Well, I have a MacBook.
That's
So
fair.
it makes
yeah.
things a little bit more
Yeah.
difficult.
There's mice in the game.
There's mice? I didn't know that.
Okay.
He didn't have
Look at
enough
the little
food for
guy.
the mice to come.
Yeah, we didn't have enough food.
That's fair. Look, Alex.
Oh, it's a little guy. It's a little
Isn't he
fella.
cute?
There's different missions you can play. Like you can play it like a weenie hut. You can play the burger hut.
A weenie hut. I bet you played the weenie
I
hut.
bet you played the Weenie Hut.
You can play the pizza place. We played pizza, weenie,
Yes.
and burger. And there was 2 more after that, I think.
What was-
You
what
can
were
either
the
play
other
with
two?
each other or against each other.
I wonder if there's a wiki for this game.
Maybe not.
certainly
That
hope
comes
not.
with a later development.
Yeah. It is hard to control. We weren't playing too seriously though, so maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah.
I had to learn keybinds as we went, because there is a tutorial, but of course I didn't do it, because, you just want to hop in the game,
Right. Well,
experience
yeah.
it with each other, And so for the longest time, I didn't know how to take the pizza off of the pizza
Burn.
spatula.
Burn.
No,
Oh, off the
it wouldn't
spatula?
burn off the the pizza.
Oh, like where you lift?
the big wooden
get it
pizza
out there?
thing.
Yeah.
yeah. I didn't know how to take it off that and put it on the plate.
Mm-hmm.
So for the longest time, I was just whipping the pizza full force at these customers and hoping
Oh.
that it registered.
Did it work?
No.
Okay. I didn't think so. I feel like that makes for bad customer service, but I don't know.
No.
You want to know what I kind of want to talk about that you're reminding me of? So cool math games.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Are you talking about a certain
the Papas.
Papa?
Papa. So I'm sorry, you totally reminded me of that, and I was like, we've
Quick,
never
name as
talked
many
about
Papa's
this.
games as you can. Go.
Papa's Freezeria, Papa's Paneria, Papa's Pizzeria, Papa's Burgeria, Papa's. Did I say Freezeria?
You
did.
did say
Oh.
Freezeria.
Papa's Hot Doggeria, Papa's Nachoria.
There's
Papa-
a Nachoria now?
Yes, there's a Nachoria.
I believe so.
Papa's Taqueria, Papa's. Oh my gosh, there's so many. I can't even.
There
I'm
are a
panicking.
lot.
So basically,
let me get a list.
you get the list. I'm gonna explain what this is. So, back in our days of growing up, when we were I'd say maybe early 2000s, 2010s era, there was this website called Cool Math Games. Now they were serious about teaching kids math, and they did it through games. However, it got less and less serious the more that the platform went on. Originally, they had math tutorials on there and teaching people geometry and stuff. But they also had
A lot of
games.
fractals.
Fractals,
in early
yes.
development.
Yes.
If you listen to High Noon Friday,
You'll know that.
You'll know that.
Yeah, so basically what Cool Math Games did is they put games that were related to math, and then they just started adding fun games on there.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the games on there, I think the first one was Papa's Freezeria. I don't know if it was first, but it was one of the early ones.
It was one of the early ones.
And basically all it is it's basic restaurant game where you have a line of customers and you make their orders and serve it to them. So for Papa's Freezeria, you would be making ice cream orders and you'd they'd
Yep.
ask for certain
Sprinkles.
they would be
have
they'd be
certain
kind of like
toppings.
blizzards. Yeah, so you would get certain flavors and
Yeah.
syrups and stuff like that you would put in and serve to the customers.
Now the selection was pretty limited. There was maybe 3 syrups. I remember
Yeah,
there was
yeah.
a caramel, a strawberry, and a chocolate. I think.
Yeah. Let me tell you.
I think there was rainbow sprinkles and chocolate sprinkles.
Whipped cream, cherry,
Whipped cream,
Oreos
cherry.
on
I think
top.
there were nuts.
There were nuts. Yeah.
I have the answer.
Yeah, so there was a lot of different versions of Papa's Freezeria with different items of food. Alex, what are they?
Okay, well, I have a couple different answers here because there's a lot of Papa games.
There's a lot of Papas.
Yeah, they're all Papas and then fill in the blank.
Yes.
Urea.
There is 16 Papa's games
There are
and 7 spin-offs.
Oh, wow.
spin-offs.
Spin-offs.
Okay.
Would you like to
Pancake
hear
Urea.
all the games?
There was Pancake.
Sorry, I thought of another one.
Would you like to
Yeah,
hear all
don't
the
say
games?
Papas in front of it. Just
Okay.
Yeah, just
There is Pastaria, Papa Louie 2 when the burgers attack,
that's a spinoff, isn't
Papa
it?
Louie when pizzas attack,
spin-off.
Pancakeria, Taco Mia, Wingeria, Burgeria, Freezeria, Sushieria, Pizzeria, Hot Doggeria, Cupcakeria,
Yeah.
Dog.
Papa Louie Coloring Book,
Oh.
Spin-off.
Bakeria, Donuteria, Cheeseria, Scooperia, F&F Papa's Funkeria,
Spin-off.
Punkeria.
Papa Louie 4 when the tacos
Spin-off.
attack, Cluckeria, Papa Louie Pals, Papa Louie 3 when Sundays attack,
Spin-off.
and Mocheria.
Mocheria, is that coffee? That's mocheria.
Mocheria. It looks like coffee and cannolis.
Oh, what? That sounds
I think
amazing.
that's
A lot have been added
I think
since
that's
I've
the
last
newest
checked.
No, I knew about almost all of those except for mocheria and scooperia. I knew all of the other ones though. Okay, so here's a little fun fact about me. So in the summers, I work at an ice cream place. And when I started, let me tell you, it's a real life version of Papa's Freezeria. That is literally what I do, and I love it. It's great. We even get like the closer people, you know, like the mean people that come
Yeah.
in and they're like tough judge. Yeah, we get those
Mm-hmm.
for sure. It's so fun. But yeah, now I wanted to talk about it though because it was so like impactful.
That's a staple.
Yes, of my childhood. And
That's a
I'm
staple of a lot of childhoods of
There you
yes.
people.
It was like, did you guys like go to the computer lab while you were in like 5th grade and stuff and like play cool math games? It was
Well, I
so
would do
fun.
it during a class.
Oh. Well,
I
this
don't
was before the
condone
age
that.
of this was
Pay
before the
attention
age
in
of
class.
computers.
Yeah, pay
Where we
attention
would
in
have-
class. Don't
yeah.
play Papa's Cheeseria
Don't
Well-
play Papa's Freezeria
in class.
Yeah.
while you're trying to learn about, math.
There are different ingredients depending on when in the year you're playing, I think.
Really?
Because I'm looking at like Papa's Cheeseria, and there's a bunch of stuff that's like pumpkin bread, Thanksgiving, Pascha bread, Easter.
I mean, the game
cinnamon
does
toast,
have days,
maple
though.
meringues. Ah,
That's true, you're right.
That might be
Maybe
it.
I plays through like a season.
Yeah.
Let's go back to Papa's Wingeria. That was my favorite, personally.
My favorite, I think, had to be Burgeria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Telegram.
Oh! Telegram!
So my mom wants to shout out a local ice cream place called PJ Cool's, and she says that they open for the season tomorrow. Actually, I think a lot of ice cream places are opening back up because our
March
local
1st.
tomorrow's March 1st. Our local one here, which is called Big Dipper, I think they just opened like mid-February, mid to late February. They just opened not long ago too.
We have to.
Oh,
Telegram! My mom has texted me,
yeah.
and she would like us to mention that Alex worked at an ice cream shop too for one day. LOL.
Why did you only work there for one day? You were not. You
You
were
got
not
fired.
on the Papa grind.
I was not on the Papa grind. I got really anxious
It is no.
making other people's food.
Let me tell you, so I work in the summers because obviously we're at college right now, and sometimes that line be out on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Okay, and then like sometimes my work will have guests come in, and like the guests will be like characters, like Disney characters. We had Spider-Man come. When Spider-Man was there, the line was literally down the street, like crazy.
great.
And you have to work quick. It's like actual like Papa's Freezeria.
Yeah.
And it is very, like I used to have dreams about work. So I understand why you worked there for one day.
I worked there for one day at Carvel, and I was like, nuh-uh, I cannot do this.
It's a
Not
lot.
me.
I applied to work in an ice cream shop over one summer, and I never heard back. So
Yeah.
instead, I started
happened to me
working at a
before,
local
too.
pizza shop.
You worked at Papa's Pizzeria.
I did.
Yeah.
I didn't make the pizza. I did dishes.
I
Disheria.
was like, I can't deal with the ice cream, so
Yeah.
I quit that, and instead I decided to work for 88.9 WCVF, the campus and community voice of Fredonia.
Good one. Good one.
Papa's radio stationeria.
What? Telegram?
Uh huh.
Telegram!
I figured it would be a pretty good way to segue into the next game. I'm just gonna take Alex's spot. I had a certain someone message me and saying, "Give me a shout out." I'm not gonna say her name. Don't be greedy. But I will say that they did also give me a game to talk about, Overcooked.
Oh, Overcooked. Did we play Overcooked?
I think we
No.
did at one point.
I didn't.
Alex
with
and
you.
I played Overcooked.
Yeah.
It was hectic.
I knew it was one of you. Okay.
Overcooked is one of those games that, like, it'll make or break a friendship.
Yeah.
Yes.
It'll be like, just throw the meat across.
No,
The
you know
road.
what? This is giving me flashbacks. It was 100% you, Alex.
I have played Overcooked.
So, Alex, do you want to explain what Overcooked is before we talk about it?
Overcooked is essentially a game where you and a group of friends control little miniature characters.
Little guys.
Yeah, little guys in a kitchen, and you have to cook dishes. The instructions are incredibly simple. It's stuff like chop up fish, put fish in fryer, give to customer.
Yeah.
It's super simple.
And you got to do dishes too.
Yeah, you gotta do the dishes. You have to watch out for fires. It's super
Mm-hmm.
simple, but the map like changes on you. So, like, for example, in one of the levels, you're like in a hot air balloon. So, like, as the two sides of the kitchen are in different hot air balloons, and they'll just go like back and forth. So you
Yeah.
only have like a small window to either like hop onto the other side or like throw stuff over.
There's another one I've seen where there's a conveyor belt right in the center.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Alex and I have played that.
You know?
Yeah.
Alex, do you remember there's like similar to the hot air balloon one? There's one with two trucks.
Yeah.
And you're driving on a highway.
Yes.
Dude, one thing about me, I'm awful at platformer games. You ask me to jump on a platform, I can't do it. We've talked
She
about it before.
cannot do it.
I can't do it. So you have to jump between the cars. Let me tell you, Alex was getting so mad at me because I could not
She kept
jump
falling.
over. I could not jump over to give the customers the food. So I kept falling off with the food, and Alex had to remake it over and over
we
again.
kept getting 2 stars, and I was like, Chloe!
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
bad, but it's like so fun.
It is a lot of fun, but it makes or breaks a friendship.
It's
It
like
does.
it's hard because like this is like one of those ones where like kind of like you were talking about with like One Armed Cook, where like you have to like grab things and stuff. It's closer. It's like between that and like what's the one? Human Fall Flat,
Yeah. Yeah.
where it's like you still kind of have like the weird physics where like you could like drop things or like accidentally throw things off and like that kind of thing. So it's tricky, but it is fun.
It is very stressful though. So if you do go to play it, just be ready.
Don't play with it, Alex. No, I'm just kidding.
Get them.
That was so mean.
Oh, he was taking.
I was taking a sip of water.
I see.
I couldn't even defend myself.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna return to earlier. That was Sid that messaged me.
I figured.
That was
you
my
feel
sister. I felt a little bad.
That was a little mean.
Don't be greedy.
Don't be greedy.
You
though.
just told your sister not to be greedy on air.
Yeah.
You know what, Sid? We like you.
That's tough.
We're gonna have Sid on next episode and you not.
We're gonna
Okay.
go to Pizza Hut with Sid instead of you.
Was it
Oh.
today? Tuesday?
Yeah.
This is her day off.
Oh,
Sid,
we could
so,
go to Pizza
She
Hut.
sent me a Snapchat if you want to be on the show. I think I have a telegram incoming.
Telegram.
I just watched a
Incoming.
little bubbles.
Well, when that telegram goes across the
Yeah.
wire,
Let's
receive it.
do we have another game?
I have one.
Oh,
that
okay.
I also was recommended to talk about, specifically from Heather.
Telegram.
Ah!
I like doing it at chaotic times.
Telegram!
It's a message from my mom to Hunter. She says, "Hey Hunter, I even knew who you were referring to."
Hi.
With 3 laughing emojis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also got a message from my mom.
Okay.
She said, "That's okay, Chloe. I couldn't play Super Nintendo Entertainment System Mario Kart with Alex either. Alex yelled at me too."
Yeah, sometimes he's like extremely patient and nice to me, and then sometimes he yells at me. I never know what I'm gonna get.
Sometimes it just be like that.
Sometimes we play different games and like just talk to each other and not say anything about the games.
Sometimes it'll be like Chloe jumping off of the cliff in Destiny 2, like for an hour straight, and I'll just be spitting silly the
Yeah,
entire
let
time.
me just talk.
And then sometimes Chloe will fall off a truck holding a piece of filleted fish, and I'll just lose it.
It's floppy.
Yeah, so it's okay. We can both be yelled at by Alex. It's fine.
But Heather told me to talk about Stardew Valley food. Specifically,
Oh yeah.
I think this is going to be a good segue into dishes that look good.
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
games.
that's good. That's good. Good job, Heather. Shout out.
specifically, Heather came up to me during our local lowdown meeting and said, "What's the topic for today?" And I said, "It's food." She said, "Oh, Stardew Valley, Joja Cola," and then just walked away.
Joja Cola. Okay.
So I don't know where to go with that, but
Like that it looks appetizing?
I don't know.
Because it's
just
in a can.
Yeah. I'm
So,
gonna bring up the
for Stardew Valley, it's
wiki.
like it's like a farming game.
Yes.
It's cute. It's a little wholesome, like
It
little
is
game.
a slice of life video game, right?
It
Yeah.
is, in fact, the soundtrack that we listen to every episode.
That's what
That
you're
is
hearing right now. It's from that
Also
game.
true.
And yeah, basically, it's just like you have a little farm, and then you're befriending all the villagers and stuff around you. You're just kind of building a little relationship, a little life there on the farm, and you're kind of out in like this rural environment. And there's this company called Joja Mart. It's like a big, like instead of having little farmers markets,
It's like the Walmart.
it's a corporation. Yeah.
It's the Walmart that comes in and tries pushing out
All
that
the
local
locals.
mom and pop shop.
Yeah.
Yes. So they sell a
Cheers.
product called Joja Cola, and that is what Heather's talking about.
Yep. It is, in my mind, just worse than Coca-Cola.
Joja Cola?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think it's blue?
Yeah. No, I think
I feel like it's-
the liquid. No, I don't think it's blue.
I want it to be blue. Then I'd be enticed to drink it.
I also want it to be blue.
You want it to be
Alex
blue?
enjoys drinking colored beverages like Mountain Dew Code Red and Mountain Dew the all black one.
I like trying new bevs. You know what I mean?
Alex and his
I,
bevs.
There's a new Coca-Cola out there. It's pink. I don't know what
That
flavor it
scares
is.
me.
I don't know what it's called, but the packaging is pink. And I was
I'm
like,
gonna look that
I
up.
gotta get this. But I was gonna get it, but then I remembered I needed to get something for Mel, and I couldn't carry all of it, so I had to put the Coca-Cola down. That was very sad. But Joja Cola specifically, just a few things I want to mention about Joja Cola. It is classified as trash by the game.
Nice.
It is.
It's
You
not.
can fish it out of the water.
Yes. Only one person in the game likes it, and
Sam.
that is Sam. Everybody else hates it.
Nope.
And some trivia out there. The Joja Cola slogan is "Fuel Your Life," and Joja Cola was added to Terraria.
Really?
Yeah, it was added to
Terraria.
Terraria, yes.
in October of 2022. So very recent.
Oh,
That was 4 months ago.
that's cool actually.
Yeah.
Terraria is pretty good at doing like cross game kind of things. like that. Well,
I haven't played
Easter
Terraria in
eggs.
forever.
It's been a while.
Yeah. I have Terraria on my Xbox and on my PC back home.
Yeah.
I had a bunch of mods on the PC though. Let me tell you, I probably broke the game. That's probably the reason why. But other food in Stardew Valley, there's a lot
There's
of
a
good stuff.
long list of recipes that you can make at home. You can buy in the shops. You can find in caves. You can find anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
You can get cookies out of random trash bins as you go around. Those are always a pleasant surprise.
And I mean, like, it's everything. Like, there's fried mushrooms, there's hash browns, there's trout soup. There's
It's across the entire board.
Yep.
I
Blackberry
scrolled
cobbler.
through. I scrolled through and found a few that I like.
Yeah.
That look pleasantly appetizing. I'd say. Stuff that isn't like in the normal world, like complete breakfast. That's just like pancakes, and all that kind of stuff. I like the miner's treat.
The miner's treat is great.
It is
Is that
just like
the-
it's like a lollipop.
Oh.
Except it's really good looking. It's made with cave carrots, sugar, and milk. And it sounds really good.
Yeah, I remember. I used to make miners treats like all the time in the
Yeah.
actual game because they were just so useful.
They are. But
Um,
I'm trying to scroll through because this could be an entire episode on its own,
Yeah,
going through everything and saying like yes or no.
honestly, it could.
You know, that might be next week's episode. This or that.
Oh, banana pudding.
Fiddlehead risotto.
A lot of options here.
Mango sticky rice.
Fried calamari. Dude, what I would give right now for some fried calamari. Dude, talking about seafood, we went to Mel's birthday dinner a while back.
It was like 2 Saturdays
It was
ago.
like 2 Saturdays ago. We went to Olive Garden. And let me tell you, I had the seafood Alfredo. Oh, it was so good. I hadn't had shrimp and scallops in a few months. It was very good. They were like little baby scallops.
Yeah.
They're little guys. Mel didn't like the scallops, but that's okay. That was more for me. But that was very tasty.
I got spaghetti.
What'd you get, Hunter?
I can't remember. I got some sort of pasta.
Oh, you can't remember?
He got like cheese, 4 cheese, something.
5 cheese ziti al forno.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Let me tell you, we all ate a bunch of breadsticks.
Yeah, dude, you wanna know something crazy?
What's crazy?
The Olive Garden breadsticks are vegan as long as you don't have like the butter on it. So you can ask them to bring you breadsticks without butter, and I can have them. And that was life changing because I did not know that I could have an Olive Garden breadstick.
She was so happy
Yes, she was.
Yeah.
when she found out.
I love when that happens. I find out I can eat something. But yeah.
And you were munching on them, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had like 3.
Yeah.
It was great. Anyways, I wanted to bring it back really fast before we talk about foods. So our friend Izzy texted me. I forgot to mention it. So she mentioned that you can cook in this thing called Zenith and like on virtual reality, like you know, like a virtual reality headset for people who might not know what I mean. And yeah, there's like you can cook in it, and it looks like cooking simulator type thing. That's kind of cool, but like virtual reality. I feel like that would make it so much funnier.
Yeah.
Could you imagine just like dropping something just right on your own feet? Like that's what I'm picturing that I would do, and it seems kind of cool. But
Virtual reality is in a whole other ballpark.
yeah, it really is. It makes the food more enticing. I have a. Never mind.
I have some too.
Did somebody say telegram?
Telegram.
Telegram. It sounds like we got quite a few telegrams.
No, I had something to say. I thought of something I
have
wanted
some.
to talk about.
You had a telegram, Hunter?
I do.
What's your telegram?
Going back to, I believe it was a message from your mom about Mario Kart.
Yes.
My dad says I also used to yell at him too when we played Mario Kart.
Nice.
My mom says she loves listening to us.
Aw, thank you.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening to WCVF 88.9, the campus and community voice of Fredonia.
Oh yeah.
That was good.
My telegram was from Heather, and Heather says Joja Cola gimme, and Nora
Wrong.
says. Yeah. By the way, wrong. But also Nora says the strange bun is good. Look it up. It's cool.
It
Okay.
does look
I'm
interesting.
gonna look it up. What is it called? Strange Bun?
Strange
Strange
bun.
bun.
I haven't played
It's
enough
like a purple.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I know. I think I know what you're talking about.
It is made from wheat flour, a periwinkle, and void mayonnaise. Everybody hates it. But you can use it to
Oh yeah. I've seen this.
toggle like
Yes.
monster spawning on your farm.
Yeah.
So, interesting.
Huh.
There's also one last one, the star fruit, I believe it's called, where you increase your stats. That looks heavenly to eat.
Which one is it?
Is it the star fruit that increases your stats?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. I think
Oh wait, I looked up the real one.
It looks like it would be heavenly.
I agree. It looks
Oh, it looks good.
good. I could also go for a star fruit right about
You can get a sticker of it.
now. I also have another.
You don't have to do it again.
Telegram.
Okay.
Hunter wouldn't let me do the telegram noise. I'm sorry, Mom.
Sorry.
But she says, ask Chloe how were her cookies from Beatnik, since we're talking
Oh.
food.
Oh,
Dude.
dude, those brookies.
Dude, oh my God. Okay, so when we went to New York City this past weekend.
Really
start
pulling
over.
it back.
Let me start over. We went to New York City and basically we went to this vegan place called Beatnik. And they had the best mac and cheese I've ever had in my entire
It
life.
was
It
so
was
good.
so good.
There
It
was
so good.
mushrooms on it, and man, I don't like mushrooms, but I was chowing.
Yeah, it was shiitake mushrooms that were like made to be like they were like not burned, but they were like fried to be like
Yeah.
bacon on the top, and it was good. And I got a chicken sandwich. I never can get chicken sandwiches because I can never have the breading. It was vegan, and I got fries and like regular fries and sweet potato fries, and I also got a brownie cookie, which is also known as a brookie. We have like treats we can make with that in my ice cream shop, and I've never been able to eat them. Dude, it was so good. I ate that when we were in Grand Central Station before we left because I was like, I need a little pick-me-up. So I ate my brookie. It was great. It was a little rich, though. It was like a lot.
You got the chocolate one, didn't you?
Yeah.
It was a little rich, but man,
But like
it was
good. And then I also got this giant rainbow sprinkle cookie. And I have a little piece left, and I was eating it yesterday because yesterday was kind of a rough day. And I was like, I need something to make me happy. So I ate it. I started eating that thing. Dude, so good. Best cookie ever. It's amazing. Yes.
Good.
Very, very cool.
Yes. So as if that
I
answers the
had
question.
the cookies and cream brown.
You missed out
cookie
on the
thing.
chocolate one.
Yeah, I think you missed out on the cookies and cream.
I had a bite of yours.
I had a bite of
Yeah.
yours too. It was pretty
You
good.
didn't offer me a bite.
It was incredibly.
I'm
you didn't
sorry.
ask.
It was incredibly what?
It was incredibly good, the chocolate, and better than the cookies and cream.
False.
You didn't
Guess
ask
we have
me
to
for
go
a bite.
back there. Oh no.
You didn't offer.
You didn't ask me. I asked you. That's the
That's true.
difference.
Okay.
Anyways.
Well, anyways, back to the video game.
Can
food.
I talk about a game?
Yes.
I just thought of. Okay. So
You've been granted access.
I got a telegram.
I guess you can talk about games on VGS.
Thank
Let's
you.
talk gaming.
I knew that was coming and it still scared me. I can't see you. I can only see your like shoulder. Anyways, my mom says, speaking of cookies, the Girl Scout cookies should be in next weekend. Which
forgot
means we
about
can
those.
get them.
The Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah, so my mom
When I
my
get
mom has
her-
a connection to the Girl Scouts. So we all ordered
All good mothers do.
Yes, we all ordered Girl Scout cookies. So we'll be able to get them during break.
Yep. I'm so thrilled for those. I can't even remember what I got, but man.
I don't remember what I got either. I
They
think I
keep
got
changing
a
the names of them, so I don't remember which cookies I got.
lemonades. I think we both got lemonades. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna move on because I'm gonna talk about a game. So I'm gonna talk about Final Fantasy 15. Now, it took them like 10 years to make Final Fantasy 15, and I can tell because all 10 of those years, no, I'm gonna say 8 of those years, to be nice, went into their design of the food. So basically, Final Fantasy 15 follows 4 characters. The main character is Noctis. He's a prince, and he's like out on this journey with his 3 friends. Now, his one friend is like his protector. His name is Gladiolus. He's like named after a sword, like a gladiator. And then he's got a friend named Prompto, who's like just kind of like the comedic relief character. And then there's a character named Ignis. And dude, Ignis is like, he's like from the King's Guard, but he's not a soldier. He just is like a mentor. Like he's super smart and he like watches over Noctis because Noctis is like a young prince. And he's like our age. And Ignis is like, they each have like their own like little skill set. So Noctis can fish. Prompto takes pictures, which is kind of cute because then you have like pictures from the game. Gladiolus has, I believe he finds things in the environment. I cannot remember what his is. I think he finds like potions and stuff. And Ignis's is cooking. So like you can like when you like camp for the night, you can collect like little ingredients from around the map and you can have him like make dishes and they'll give you like stats and like it's a buff. And whenever you find a new ingredient in the wild and Ignis comes up with a new recipe, he goes, "That's it. I've come up with a new recipe. That's what he does, just like that. I swear to God.
That's what Alex
And it's
does.
like, it became a meme in the community. That is what Alex does.
What do you mean?
Alex be in the kitchen. He make like a baked
That's
mac and
it.
cheese, and he goes,
That's it.
I've come up with a new recipe. But he says it weird because he's British. And
What's his name again?
Ignis. Ignis
like an igneous
Scientia.
rock.
No, Ignis.
Igneous.
Like Ignis.
Igneous, sedimentary, and GLaDOS.
Gladius. GLaDOS.
I have a
That's different. That's a different character.
I have a very
GLaDOS.
important update.
Oh?
Oh.
That's it. I've come up with a new recipe.
I told you. He says it weird.
I've come up with a new recipe.
And it's a recipe.
Recipe.
that. Yeah. And it's like, it gives me so much joy because every time, like, even if you're ordering from like a little restaurant, because there's like little restaurants and diners around the map, the food looks so good. Like, look up the food right now. So search food in FFXV.
I think you make us search it up every time we do this. That's
Dude, it's just, and they also have a cookbook out. And I'm like,
Which
dude,
Final Fantasy is it?
15 XV. It's like beautifully like rendered. And it just like looks amazing.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't expecting that much.
Isn't it nice? I'm gonna look at it.
What is your favorite restaurant? Oh my God, there's a lot. A list of meals. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of meals that you can find.
Yeah, and they all like give you like different, like some of them are good for strength, health, like, you know.
And yeah, you're right. These are really oddly well rendered.
Yeah.
It's just they look amazing. They look
Like
real.
there's a piece of bread, and it's like you can see each individual like hole in it,
yeah,
giving it that
and
airy look.
It's just I have to talk about this every time we do food because
My
it's like
favorite
beautiful.
is Crow's Nest Diner.
Yeah, with Kenny the Crow.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Caw, kids. It's Kenny Crow. Kenny Crow. Come on down to the Crow's Nest for a mouthful of happiness.
Yeah. So like the whole point is like you're always on the road. So sometimes you get to sit down for a nice meal.
I like the stacked ham sandwich. It's
Yeah,
like
see? There he is.
triple,
There he is.
triple decker.
He looks like an anime character.
He does.
Yes. Oh, they didn't have anything at the Nintendo store for this. Yes.
That's wild.
Even like there's like one that's just broth and it looks so good.
see
I'm
that.
like I just want to eat this. And
Paella de pollo.
I think we should Hunter. I have a PDF of the recipe book. Alex, what if we
We-
made one of these recipes and tried
Uh,
it?
You know, something that's not too hard.
Yeah, well, we can do that. There's one that's toast if you don't have any ingredients.
You
you're
know, I
just
can do
starting
that.
out.
Yeah.
There's one that's toast. There's like a beef stew one that looks good.
Elegant orange cake.
Well, you want to make an elegant cake?
Yep.
Dude, I didn't eat dinner yet.
Smoked
I'm sorry, Mom.
behemoth.
Didn't eat dinner yet.
Dude,
Yeah. So that's like when
starving.
you like kill like the animals. That's where you would get like the meat and stuff like that. I'm gonna replay this game over the summer, and I will document it.
What is Old Lestalem?
Lestalem is a town.
It's a town. How big of a town?
Decent, not huge.
How many towns are there?
A lot, like 8. Maybe. Well, there's Old Lestalem. There's Current Lestalem. There's different.
They
So you
got
also
really
go.
creative.
You
there.
go overseas too.
Uh-huh.
So there's like, yeah, Altissia is like the big place that kind of looks like Italy.
Okay.
Like there's a bunch of them, and those are like they each have like their own like little like diners and like food culture and stuff there. So,
Diners, drive-ins, and dives.
Yeah.
You can get the
yeah.
gold needle at Old Lestalem.
There's
Golden
literal
key.
cups of noodles in this game.
Golden key.
There's an optional
Yeah,
scene.
cup noodles is a thing. Yeah. Well, like, this isn't Nintendo. This is Square Enix.
Goofball.
Whoops, that was a silly.
Oops.
Oops.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks pretty good.
I think
We
it's
can
cool.
try a recipe.
We should try it sometime when we're like actually gonna sit down to cook. You know how we
Yeah.
never know what to make, but it's
We're
usually because
not-
we don't have grocery.
We're not busy.
Yeah,
Struggling.
for my birthday
Yeah.
over the summer. My
You
birthday's
said
in
the
the summer.
dude's name was Gladius?
Gladiolus.
Gladiolus.
That's not the guy that cooks though.
Yeah.
That's the guy with the sword. Why?
Yeah. I'm just wondering because it sounds quite familiar to GLaDOS, which is what I was going to
GLaDOS.
mention in Portal cake.
Portal cake. Okay, so
Takes a
Portal.
lie.
Yeah, so how do I even explain this? Okay. So GLaDOS is like a villain and she's a little robot who's like guiding you through the game, except for she's evil and she tries to trick you and she says mean things. And you're just working so hard to get to the end of the game to get to this cake. Okay? This cake, beautiful. It's like covered in like chocolate sprinkles, has like little raspberries
Covered
on
in
the top.
chocolate, has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 raspberries on top. It's
And
got a
it just-
candle in the middle.
Yeah, and it just looks so good. I mean, this is like Portal is like an older game, and like it's not as beautifully rendered as like the Final Fantasy stuff, so it's like not like that. It's just you're working so hard to get to this cake, and you just really, really want it. And then Hunter, what happens?
Sorry, I was looking at what type of cake it was.
Did you get an answer?
It's a Black Forest cake. It's a
heard of
German
it.
cake that uses chocolate, whipped cream, cherries, not raspberries,
Oh, they're cherries. Okay.
and a cherry flavored liqueur called Kirschwasser.
Oh.
I hope I said that
I
right.
don't know. So what ends up happening with the cake, Hunter?
It goes bye-bye.
Yes.
It's not real. It's a lie.
It's a lie. It's a lie. The cake is a lie. That's why if you ever hear somebody referencing that, that's what they're talking about. So,
Yeah.
but the Portal cake, I just want a slice. Just a slice. I just want to taste it. I want to taste the victory that comes with the Portal cake. Hunter's researching.
Sorry, on Google, people also ask, is the Portal cake good? And the answer, it's actually one of the best homemade chocolate cakes ever. It's
Oh.
super chocolatey, incredibly
Oh.
delicious, and has one of the best chocolate frostings. You
For my
cannot go
birthday.
wrong with this.
For my birthday, can we make the Portal cake?
We could.
We should make the Portal cake for my birthday.
Is there a recipe out there for the portal?
There
cake?
must be.
I mean, it's a Black
God.
Forest cake, so yeah.
A Black Forest cake. All right, so we're going to make that vegan so I can eat it.
Okay. I don't know
for my
how well
birthday.
that's gonna translate, but
It
can
shouldn't
try
be
it.
bad, actually.
dude, I'm in the booth right now, doing booth things, and I just found a camera in here, like a webcam. Someone left their webcam in here.
If you have left your webcam in prod A, please
Please,
send us an email.
please go to the service desk.
What, you got a thing in there?
What the
Oh,
hell?
weird. The
What?
camera.
The
I'm just
camera?
wondering why someone has a camera in there.
Maybe they were filming something.
Maybe it was a
Yeah, maybe they
Zoom.
do like a live.
Yeah, perhaps.
I have a thingy.
What thingy? Hit it.
Bro was vicious with it. I
I stood across the room.
saw. I have a message from my dad. He said, in reference to, I have 2 messages in reference to the Black Forest cake, the Portal cake. My dad says, hey, if you get a chance, send me the recipe for that. I'd like to try that.
Oh,
Oh.
If you do, send me half a cake. I was going to say a slice, but I'm greedy. I can be greedy. I'm the one on radio.
Okay. That was all right. Oh, it's like chocolate
In reference to
shavings.
earlier.
I see.
Yeah. And Sid said Black Forest cake is delicious.
nice. Heck yeah.
I'm personally.
Oh, I found a vegan version of
Eh.
it.
Oh,
Oh,
Dude.
sounds like the Black Forest cake, the Portal cake,
Mm-hmm.
is a thumbs up from everyone.
yeah, it does sound like that.
I'm gonna cry. I'm so hungry.
I'm personally a fan of either like red velvet or like even cheesecake.
You know, my
Cheesecake's
dad
delicious.
loves red
Cheesecake is my favorite.
Cheesecake is so.
It's not a cake.
No.
You guys want to hear a story
Also
about my
not
dad?
a pie.
What is cheesecake? What
It
what
is just like
pie?
its own thing. It's closer to pie than cake, but it's
Yeah, with
like
the
a
graham
standalone
cracker,
kind of
yeah.
thing.
Yeah. What's going on, Chloe?
Want to hear a story about my dad about cake?
Sure.
He's gonna be embarrassed when I tell you. So, my dad, when I was a kid, he still does it actually. He does this thing, and I love it. It's so funny to me. He does this magic trick with cupcakes where he puts the entire thing in his mouth. And that just reminded me of it. And he used to do it all the time, and I always get a kick out of it.
Is it a magic trick or just can he just demolish cupcakes?
He's just demolishing the cupcakes, but he always advertised it to me as a magic
As a
trick.
magic
When I was
trick.
a kid, he was like, Chloe, watch. And then he'd just go, oh. Like, that's what he does.
I feel like I've done the same thing.
Yeah.
Note
Yeah,
to
like
self.
actual, like not the little ones, like an actual,
Like an actual
yeah.
cupcake?
And
I
he
feel like
loves red velvet cake, and that's why I thought of it.
Yeah.
Note to self: if we have cupcakes and your dad is ever around, eat them quick.
Yeah, eat them quick.
Or ask to see some magic.
Ask to see
Or
a
see
magic
some
trick.
magic.
See a
Yeah.
magic trick.
Yeah,
That's really
Man.
funny.
yeah.
I think he lied to you though. I don't think that was magic.
I think it was.
I think he was hungry,
No.
Yeah, like me.
like you.
Yeah,
You're pretty hungry.
yeah. If I was hungry though, Hunter, do you got any solutions for me?
I do have a solution for you. I was scanning to see if there was a lunch thing that I could
There
say
is.
in there.
It's-
There
it
is.
comes with the
It's
free lunch.
right at the bottom.
I set
Sorry,
you up
got-
so well.
Got to get ready.
Oh.
He's got to prepare himself.
On Wednesday, March 1st, tomorrow, from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. in the Williams Center, room S204 ABC, John Schmitz, Chautauqua Institution historian/archivist, and Jordan Steves, Chautauqua Institution Director of Strategic Communication, will be giving a brown bag lunch lecture entitled From Chautauqua County to the World, Chautauqua Institutions Past, Present, and Future. Here they will be discussing the past, present, and future trajectory of this American Center of Continuing Education and Cultural Advancement that lies right in Fredonia's backyard. There are also many summer employment opportunities for Fredonia students at Chautauqua Institution. Please come and enjoy free lunch and refreshments.
Thanks, Hunter.
Thanks, Hunter.
There you can satisfy your hunger.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes. So, is there
Got
any
any last minute thoughts?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there any other things you want to talk about before we end the episode?
I'm
Rapid fire?
starving.
Okay, we are
so
all
hungry.
hungry.
I'm gonna go home after sound services. I'm gonna make the frozen pizza that's in my freezer right now.
Hunter,
I cannot wait.
Man, I
Hunter
want
and I-
that frozen pizza too.
Hunter and I we got wings yesterday for dinner.
We did get
And we
wings.
have leftover wings, and I'm trying to convince him to eat them with me.
I could.
The issue is that we don't have water.
Yeah, so Fredonia's in
Yeah.
a boil water advisory, and they were supposed to lift it today.
And it did not get lifted
They're
today.
not
They
going to.
didn't.
They're still waiting on results. I just read the press release.
Yeah.
Oh, did they press release it?
They press released it, but nobody got it, and Elmer got it and sent it to us.
Oh,
So,
thanks, Elmer.
yes. So, yeah, basically he said that they're not lifting it yet because they don't know, and they are still waiting for lab results. But
They
they're
should-
expecting to get good results.
Yeah, they should do
Negative
better.
results.
Do better.
Yeah.
Do
This
better.
happens all the time.
Water Authority of Fredonia.
Yeah.
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 So we'll be making foods that don't need water.
I have.
And it's not safe to wash dishes with, so we're trying to make things that you don't need dishes for.
Yeah.
But it's okay to take a shower and wash your clothes.
I
Yeah.
have not used a dish yet. Well,
I did.
I've
I
not
had to
used
wash
a
it with
dish yet.
bottled water.
No.
No, I've used like
Which,
a spoon.
Fascinating.
No, a butter knife actually.
Yeah.
Well,
So we'll
I have one
enjoy
more
some
cake.
Snacks. Another
My
cake.
last minute cake is the one from Super Mario
that's it.
30. Nope.
30.
64. 64.
32.
Man,
Super Mario 32.
look it up. We don't have time to talk about it. Look it
Yeah.
up.
There's a lot of cakes. Minecraft cake. Oh,
Super Mario 64 cake.
oh, my mom sent us the cookies, so we'll look at those after the show.
Nice. Awesome.
Thanks, Mom.
All right.
All right. Well, we will see you guys next week, and we're going to play a game of this or that, and we might just have a special guest. But you'll have to tune in to find out. See you next week, same time, same place. Goodbye.
Goodbye.